Let's take a moment to reflect and calm down before you believe the headline. It's possible that you've seen posts about Daniela Ruah wearing a really little outfit, along with descriptions that attempt to portray it as a momentous occasion. And because those posts are meant to reach people quickly, the internet responds immediately. Watch this video through to the finish, though, as I'll explain what's actually happening with these kinds of articles, how they get boosted, and why it's safer to be intelligent and courteous rather than loud and reckless. First, a straightforward fact: almost scandal stories are popular on the internet. They're simple, not because they're significant. A dramatic title, a zoomed-in picture, and a daring ensemble, and all of a sudden people are conversing. However, the real tale is typically dull. It might be a moment in fashion. It might be a day at the beach. It might be a professional photo session. It might be a project-related outfit. Alternatively, an old photo might be reposted as though it were brand new. Truth is not important to many of these posts. Attention is important to them. Furthermore, paying attention is a business. Clicks on some pages generate revenue. They therefore require you to pause, take a look, and respond. They say things like "leaves nothing and you won't believe this because of this." They want you to be drawn in. If you don't click, they want you to feel as though you're missing something. However, you are teaching that page what works the instant you click. You're telling them to do it repeatedly, under various names each time. Let's now discuss something even more serious: false context and mislabeling. People frequently intentionally upload a picture with the incorrect name online. They occasionally employ a lookalike. They may employ a poor quality photograph that makes it difficult to discern. They occasionally clip it so you can't see the entire scene. Additionally, they occasionally update it. Because of this, it's dangerous to believe a random post, particularly if the caption is made in an impolite or insulting manner. It's a warning sign if the post is attempting to draw your attention to someone's body rather than providing a genuine narrative. I also want to be clear about this video's tone. I'm not here to talk like a person exists just so people can look at them, nor am I here to describe anyone's physique. Daniela Ruah is a genuine person. That is not negated by fame. The world does not have the right to treat someone like an object just because they dress boldly. Saying something like, "that outfit is bold," and speaking in a way that diminishes someone's dignity are two very different things. If we are going to communicate at all, we should always select the first choice. People also overlook the fact that clothing can change in appearance based on how they move. Clothes change. Straps are movable. The fabric folds. Light strikes at various angles. The worst conceivable moment can be captured in a single picture, giving the impression that more happened than actually did. Additionally, the seconds before and after that picture are lost once it is shared online. That's how everyday situations turn into fictitious drama. So why do women experience this so frequently? Because genuine discussion is still less valued on the internet than body language. Some people behave as though they are allowed to make remarks about a woman's physique that they would never make in person. And that's what we ought to contest. Because when disparaging remarks about celebrities become commonplace, they often permeate everyday life. It teaches people to make snap judgments about strangers. It teaches people to treat women disrespectfully. People learn from it that privacy is unimportant. And we shouldn't be contributing to the creation of that kind of world. This is the most practical lesson. Ask 3 straightforward questions whenever you come across a post such as this. Is there any background? Is the source trustworthy? Is the tone polite as well? If the response is negative, it's most likely clickbait. It's most likely designed to elicit a response from you. And not feeding it is the best way to defeat it. Because the fuel is attention. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment below if you like this video and would like to see more polite, non-offensive analysis. Do you think the internet is becoming too accustomed to offensive clickbait? Additionally, show this video to a buddy who needs to be reminded that not every attention-grabbing title warrants clicking.